Hello, thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to show you the best way to push your code and files to GitHub. Let's get started. As I said, this video is going to be a tutorial on the best way to push your codes and files to GitHub, and this is going to be a step-by-step guide. GitHub is a developer platform that allows developers to create, store, manage, and share their code. It uses Git software, which provides distributed version control of access control, bug tracking, software feature requests, task management, continuous integration, and wikis for every project. But have you ever wanted to upload a big number of files to your GitHub repository, but it shows you an error saying, "Yowza, that's a lot of files. Try uploading fewer than 100 at a time." Is there any way to bypass this error? Can we just upload anything we want without having to face this error? In today's video, I want to show you the easiest way to upload your files into your GitHub repository. The way to solve the problem that I just mentioned is to use GitHub Desktop, as you can see here. Let me show you how we could use GitHub Desktop. First, we just search GitHub Desktop download. We just enter, and then here download GitHub Desktop. And it's already on the Windows 64-bit, and that matches my machine. We just download it. The download is complete. Let's go to the folder and let's just install it. Okay, let's just sign in with the GitHub. I'm gonna continue. And then here I'm gonna authorize desktop. And then it asks for my password. I'm going to confirm it. And that's it. And I'm going to finish it. So as you can see, it is showing my repositories. I could either clone my repositories or just build a new repository. So here I want to clone a repository. Let me first choose a repository. Multispectral camera colorimetric characterization. That's what I want. I'm gonna clone it. Now I could show it in the Explorer. This is the repository that I wanted, my GitHub, and I cloned this repository to my local machine. So cloning a repository just means to have a copy of it on my own local machine. So now I want to add some images to this one. Just have to go here, new, and I'm gonna make data. So I'm just gonna upload some data to my GitHub repository. I made this one data, and these are some of the data, raw chart and the white. And also the raw image here. So now I have to sync this with my GitHub. I go here, summary, image data added, and then description, the data used are included herein, and then I'm gonna commit to the main. And it's just uploading them to my GitHub. In other words, it's syncing my local and GitHub repositories. So it's still committing it. And then push. The files are being uploaded to my GitHub repository. Okay, the process is complete. Let's go check the GitHub. Okay, here is the GitHub. And as you can see, the data was added to it. And these are the data that I added. You could see that it worked very well. And it didn't show me any error. Now, what if I want to make a new repository? Let's go do that. We go to File, New Repository, the name, Spectral Unmixing. Spectral unmixing. Description: in this repository you will find a script that applies spectral unmixing using non-negative matrix factorization. And now I'm just going to put the README as well, and now create the repository. And I'm going to show it in the Explorer. This is a spectral unmixing. So I want to upload this file to this folder here. All I have to do is to just drag it to this folder. And now it's ready. Okay. Description: this file does spectral unmixing using NNMF. I'm going to commit to main, and then I'm going to publish the repository. Publish. And that's it. Let me go check it on my GitHub. Spectral unmixing. And that's the description, and this is the file that I uploaded. Now let's do one more example. Let's say I want to build a repository that contains these data and also these codes. So these are all codes, and this is the data that is used by these codes. Let me show you how we could make a repository using this information. We just go again to GitHub Desktop, File, New Repository, repository name, interpolation. In this repository you will find scripts that reconstruct spectral reflectance from RGB using interpolation technique. And then I'm going to also initialize this repository with a README, and that's it. Now it's ready. I'm going to create this repository. Now I want to be able to upload the files from my computer to GitHub, so I just have to show it in the Explorer. Now I have it here, it's empty. I open the folder that I'm going to transfer to my GitHub. This is the folder. These are the codes, this is the data. And I'm going to put them all in this directory or the folder. Copy them there. So I transferred all the files from my computer to the repository in the GitHub. But this GitHub is still on my laptop. If you can see, this is the GitHub and this is the interpolation repository that I'm making. So now I have to push them to my GitHub. I go back to the GitHub Desktop, the summary, interpolation technique. And then the description, interpolation technique applied to recover spectral reflectance from RGB camera response. And I'm going to commit to main. And now here I have to also publish the repository. As you can see here, it says this repository is currently only available on your local machine. It continues to say by publishing it on GitHub, you can share it and collaborate with others. So I'm just going to publish it. Everything looks good. And publish repository. And everything looks fine. Let's go to GitHub and check it there. Okay, this is my GitHub. Go to my profile. And you can see that the last repository is the repository that I just made. This contains the data and also the codes. And that's about it, very easy. Using the GitHub Desktop is the best way to upload your files and codes to your GitHub. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it and you were able to get something out of it. If you liked it, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and also share the video with your friends. Thank you so much and have a nice day.